What's up, my dudes? That one guy too. Welcome back to the channel. Oh, if this is your first time, welcome to the channel. Because this is a new series that we're going to be doing here on the channel. We're going to be covering game news. It's not going to be all game news. It's just, in my opinion, the big game news. So, for example, for this episode, we are going to be going through the 2001 press documents for Kingdom Hearts back before the game even came out. And this was so close to the end of the development cycle as well. So this is what Kingdom Hearts 1 would have looked like if they didn't change it last minute. And I'm really excited to jump into this. But if you're so excited for this first episode of Critical Plus, that's why this is called Critical Plus. If you're so excited for this first episode of Critical Plus, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and let's just jump right into it. So the first thing that we have here is the actual typed out documents. We're not going to go through every single one of them, but we are going to go through maybe the first 2 pages here on this video. But yeah, so as you can see here, Disney Interactive and Square joined forces to create a epic role-playing game for the PlayStation 2 Computer Entertainment Center, Kingdom Hearts. And up here it has the old Square logo and the old Disney Interactive logo. Really cool stuff, because this is before it was Square Enix all the way. But yeah, it's just Kingdom Hearts breakthrough 3D adventure debuts and launches new Disney characters. Here. Los Angeles. So this was for the Los Angeles press right here. In May 17, 2001. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was like a month later or something like that. Then it was released in, or later that year or something like that. That it was released in Japan. But yeah, so this was really close to the end of the cycle here. Disney Interactive and Square usher a new era in interactive entertainment with the announcement of Kingdom Hearts, a 3D epic adventure role-playing game for the PlayStation 2 Computer Entertainment System that will feature both existing and newly created Disney characters, as well as multiple Disney and Square design worlds, all coexisting in one unique game. So yeah, that's basically the big gist of Kingdom Hearts. That did not change. The idea of Kingdom Hearts did not change at all at this point. Making their debut in Kingdom Hearts, new Disney characters, Soul, Riku, Kairi, and the Heartless. I never really thought of the Heartless as a Disney character, but yeah, that means nobody is also Disney characters, and so on Voice, and so is Old Man Zerno, and it's just all those characters are all Disney characters. It's weird to think about it that way. But anyways, are designed by director and character designer Tetsuya Nomura, best known for his creations in Square's breakthrough titles Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII. Those are actually my 2 favorite Final Fantasy games. That's why I'm a big Nomura fan. There's every game that he came out with, I've just been a big fan of. At least the ones that I have personally played. I haven't played through all of them, but the ones I have personally played, I'm a big fan of. These characters team up with renowned Disney characters, but as they are never been seen before, to embark on a dark, magical adventure that takes them to familiar and newly created Disney worlds. So yeah, so the bonus seems like it's about the same. Oh, it was winter in Japan. Winter in Japan in 2021. So this was just a few months. But yeah, so I'll leave the document down here for you guys to go check out. Upon learning, I'm going to read this part right here because this just seems interesting. Upon learning of the link between the Heartless, the storm, and disappearance of King Mickey, Sora, Donald, and Goofy decide to join forces to recall for Sora's friends, return King Mickey to his rightful positions, and save the universe from the Heartless. So yeah, so basically more and more through same thing. So yeah, though the only words that they talk about in here is Aladdin, Tarzan, and Peter Pan. But you know they had all the other ones already decided at this point. Now here's the old school logo right here. It's really cool to look at. Which we will look at. Actually, we can look at that right now. Actually, here's a more high depth look at that logo. It just looks so clean, so nice. But what they did with the final design is so much better. This still looks good. Like if they did this, it would have been nice. But yes, so and then there's Sora, Riku, and Kairi underneath the Kingdom Hearts logo right there. And we'll look at these pictures in another light. But let's read this page. From the creators of Final Fantasy series, Disney and Square joined forces, creating a new, unique experience for the PlayStation 2, coming winter 2001 in Japan, and fall 2022 in Europe, in US. But yeah, like you can see, like down here, you can't really say that well, but there's the new magic. There's a cutscene that we have actually seen, two cutscenes that we actually have seen before. That we've seen in the base game, but this is new, like, because you don't fight outside of normal shadows in the first district, and that was only for one short period of time. And you also fight Leon in the first district. And you never fight the Soldier Heartless, so that's unique to see the Soldier Heartless in the first district there. And it looks like this is also the first district when this actually took place in the third district. So it's cool to see kind of like the differences there. But let's jump over here. Why is it not changing? Let me do this then. I know. Live edits. Let me crop this. This is all going to be out of the video. So, this right here, this is some of the beta pictures. So, like, as you see here, we have Sora here in his typical Kingdom Hearts attire. Donald and Goofy here. They on their original Disney outfits, and like even their profile pictures up here showcase that. And it looks like Donald also is like in the middle of casting Kira here. Really cool stuff, But yeah, it's cool to see that up until near the very end, they were going to be in their OG outfits. But like, here's Sora running through Disney Castle, which if you know how to like hack it and all that, you can actually access these the Disney Castle maps in the files, because they were using cutscenes. So you can actually access them if you know how to like access like the files and stuff of games. There's even, if you have the PC versions, there's actually some mod that allows you to explore Disney Castle. It's really cool. But yeah, here's in the second district a good view of how the magic system would have worked. They actually had the MP values next to them in the magic menu. So that's really cool, because that will help. Because like when I was young, because I think I was like 5 when these games first came out. Let's see. Oh, I was 6 when these games came out. Okay, so I was 6 when these games came out. 5, 6, around that time frame. and I always would forget. Oh, if I used one, Blizzard used two. Like I always forget those things. So having something like that would have actually been helpful. That's one thing I wish they would have kept. But let's look at the next battle thing. Yeah, see, like this is them fighting in the first district, which you typically don't do. And they're fighting the soldier heartless, which you really never fight. You never fought those in the first district. And it looks like you could have hit them up against the TV screen too. That's kind of cool. But yeah, but here are some pictures of the Dark Side boss fight from the beta. Not really much has changed, really. Like they're sort of like jumping to dodge. But yeah, it looks like actually like yeah, it looks like he could like there was like a cutscene like reaction command type thing that you could run up the side of Dark Side to attack him. I know, it was weird. But yeah, but here we have right here. This looks like it's the opening scenes of Traverse Town before Saul wakes up, and Goofy's like, "Look, a scar's going out." But yes, excuse my bad Goofy accent though. But here we have the whole picture from earlier that I said we would see a closer up picture of them going like the one all for one and one for all stuff. And then here are some pictures of the Destiny Island trio. Typically this cutscene takes place at night, so it's cool to see it in a different lighting. You can also see like this is before they really finalize the up close models, because you see how like low poly they look, but they are still very all close to the final design. But like here's some like detail art of Kyrie and all of them. I can't really read this because this is in Japanese. If any of y'all know Japanese, make sure you leave a comment in the description what it translates to, because I am very curious of what it actually says. But like this is you can definitely tell this is before they finalize the models, like the up close models. And this is something that never happened in game. You can see like her scar's kind of like clipping out there a bit. But yeah, this is something that never happened in game. Or just saying like this. So it's cool to see like those scenes that happened in the beta that didn't happen in the final game. It's cool to see that. But like here's the weaker one, more text that I can't really read. And so if you guys can, make sure you let me know in the description down below where it's translated to. But yeah, this is just really cool stuff. Like here's the Saw one right here. Yeah. So it actually has more pictures because he's the main character that you play as. But like yeah, like I think it's this one right here. Yeah. So these two pictures right here, they're linked. They are linked. Oops, wrong one. This one and this one. They're linked. So it makes me think, because this is like the sky right before you fight Dark Side for the first time. So it makes on Destiny Islands for the first time. So it makes me think, was there an idea Riku not leaving the island or whatever before the Dark Side fight, like till right before it, and him and Sora have one more confrontation before. But like yeah, like here's a picture of like the intro thing. Yeah, it's like it's cool to see. And this is just a promotional artwork that they did for one of the trailers. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the E3 one. But yeah, this is a promotional photo from that. And this is a really cool like idea, like picture to just show what Kingdom Hearts is about, and that's about you protecting the world with your Keyblade, basically, by seeing the keyhole. So it's really cool to see, but yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, the first episode of Critical Plus. If there's any news that you want me to cover on the series, leave it down in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!